Hey, puzzle publishers! Happy Saturday night. Let's see. Is Gary? Hey, Gary, can you hear me okay? Just let me know. I'm flying solo tonight, so howdy. Am I coming through okay, guys? Can you hear my audio? Audio is good, bad? Perfect. Thank you. All right. So tonight I want to talk to you about Sushi Loco PLR pack. If you picked it up, I hope you did. Let's talk about some things you can do with it, and I hope this gives you some ideas of what you can do with other other coloring packs that you might purchase. So let's go ahead and without further ado, let's get this started. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you into our members area, and let's go ahead. Oh, by the way, thanks for that, Wendy. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we want to do. So I'm going to go into the software. Now, Sushi Loco is a PLR coloring pack, and it's actually produced by my son and daughter-in-law. So, and it's got all these wonderful images, and if you take the upsell, I think there's a dot to dots. I put the link in the comments below in case you want to pick it up. But there's a lot of wonderful images. Me and my wife, me and Karen both love sushi, and I think this is a really fun pack to take a look at. Besides, for the launch time price, you just can't beat a lot of times getting these PLR coloring packs. I know I own tons of them myself. I know this one's my son's, but there's a lot that I buy too for what we do. So what I'd like to do is, I think let's have some fun tonight. And I'm going to make let's do a color by numbers. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, hey there, Philip Lopez, how are you? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take perfect posture, and let's make a color by numbers first. So if you know this, or if you don't know this, Mandala Crazy has the capability of making color by number software or pictures. So what you want to do is you're going to come in here, and we're not interested in producing a mandala. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to load one of the Sushi Loco images in, which is this perfect posture. And you're going to say, Rob, it didn't load in. Okay, and it's all because of the way it comes through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put image on top so I can find it. Now right now it's super huge, which will do us no good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom it down to a more manageable image. And I'm also going to do a trick tonight. So if you're watching, you're going to learn a Mandala Crazy keyboard trick. It's a beer night, folks. It's a Saturday night. I get to indulge just a little. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to hold Control on my keyboard, and I can actually drag the template image in Mandala Crazy so I can center it. Perfect. Now I told you what we're going to do is we're going to do a color by numbers. So I have no interest in doing a mandala. I'm going to turn on draw numbers and I'm going to have it show the numbers, but I'm not going to use auto increment just because I'm going to do this myself. So real quickly, we can do this in a matter of minutes. I can just start clicking. 1, 1, 1. I want this to be a different color. So what I can do is I can hold down the shift key while I click. Shift key while clicking auto increments. Okay, so it moved it to a number 2. Now, What I want to do is I don't want to auto increment again because I want these other ones to be number 2. So I'm just going to simply click while not holding the shift key. 2, 2, 2. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the shift key and put a 3 here. Let off the shift key, put a 3, 3. Boom! And I'm done. Guess what? I just created a color by numbers. I can download it, save it, and now, da-da-da, I'm going to open it with, I don't know. Let's open it with Paint. And there, folks, is my color by numbers. And it was the Sushi, which one did I use again? Perfect Posture. So if I was going to make a cool sushi coloring book or a different activity book, that's a quick way to make a color by numbers. And then you can put your ledger key off to the side or bottom of the page or however you do your ledger key. It's fun to do a ledger key sometimes. If you do the ledger key, well, a lot of you do black and white books, so you're going to want to put maybe a box and then like a 1 and red and blue and green or whatever. However you do it, you know. Okay, let's go on to something else. One of the other programs I love to use in our software tools is Dot to Dot Crazy. Now what I want to do is I want to make a dot to dot sushi picture. So let's go back to our sushi pictures and see what was a good one. The one I like for the dot to dot, I think, is maybe this Sushi Ritto. Now I want to show you something. You're going to get PNGs and they're going to be, how can I say it? They're going to have different levels of transparency in them. So I want to show you what happens if, you know, if you don't have transparency, if you do, etc., etc. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Sushi Ritto and I'm going to load it as the outline image. And remember, I'm in Dot to Dot Crazy. So let's load the outline image. Sushi Ritto. Okay. Comes in at 50% transparency. I'm going to bump it all the way up to 100. Now what I want to do is I want it to create the first level of dots for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit Create Dots. Oh no! Look, Rob, it made this big ugly square around the picture. Well, the reason that is because there's not a transparency here to the outside. So that means it's telling me this white is not transparent. So we're going to need to solve this problem. And I'm going to solve it with you tonight. So let's do this. Let me go back. The file, it was Sushi Ritto. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up good old Photoshop. Now you might use, you know, GIMP or whatever else you want to use out there. There are actually other programs, just one-click programs that'll do. I don't know if I can use one of them. Let me see. Do I have a... Let me see if I got a background remover. Do I have one of those? No, I don't. Thought I did. Oh, remove background. Let's see if this will do it. I don't know if it will or not. So I'm going to upload my image, which is in my downloads. Sushi Loco, Sushi Loco. Sushi Ritto. I'll be darned. Look at that. Let me give you this web address just in case you want to use this tool. Oh, Wendy, you use Clipping Magic. Normally I'm a Photoshop guy myself. So, but let me put this tool in here too. Wendy, if you got an address for Clipping Magic, please go, you can go ahead and put it in the comments. //www.remove.bg. Alright. I guess it looks good. So let's download the 500 by 500. It's fine. What did it call it? It called it Sushi Ritto Remove Background Perfect Stuff. So I have removed the background. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. All right, now, thanks, Wendy. Or just Google it. Yep. All right, so let's load the outline image. All right, so here is my one. Sushi Ritto, remove background. I'm going to move the image transparency all the way up. I'm going to zoom this image up so we can make a nice big connect the dots. All right, now one of the things I always tell you guys, even though you don't listen to me, is try to use as few of dots as possible, especially for kids or younger kids or whatever. Karen's back, so hi, baby. All right. So go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and use use 12 dots. And I'm going to have it create the dots for me. And it tries to hug the image the best it can. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. It'll only take a minute. So I'm going to move one. You know what? I'm just going to leave that one there. I'm going to do... Oh, let me move number 2 out of the way. 2, I better do 3, 4, I'm going to delete 5 if I can, right there, like this, 6 on the corner, 7, 8, 9. Oh, do you see how I'm doing this? If you have not used dot to dot crazy yet, I'm moving kind of quick, and I guess I should talk about this. So the initial thing created the dots, and it tried to detect the edges the best it could. Okay. Now what I'm doing is I'm going ahead and adjusting these, and you can just drag these by holding down the mouse. And you can also move the numbers too. If you just grab it and hold down the mouse. Okay. If you want to get rid of a dot, you right click on it and it will remove the dot. If you'd like to add a dot between two, you double click the dot before it. So see, I double click 7 and it added me a number dot. And then it auto renumbers the dots for you. So this is I think we probably have one of the best dot to dot creators out there. I don't care what anybody says. I think it's the best. So 11. I'm going to try it. 12. 13. 14. So that's not too bad. Alright, so I got my dot to dots in place, and then you can adjust the numbers like I was just talking about. move them around, this kind of fun stuff. That looks pretty good, eh? Okay, what do we do next? See this little slider that says Magic Eraser? What this will do is this will erase the outline of the image for you based on where you've put the lines. The more you move the Magic Eraser, the more it'll erase for you. So what you want to do is you want to go until you've got a nice, clean outline image removed. And yes, you can drag them with the Magic Eraser while it's erasing. So I can try to adjust this ever so slightly so I don't get... There we go. Okay. Once you have that to a level that you've magic erased, what you do is you simply turn off the lines. Boom. And you now have your sushi ... ready to go. Go ahead and download that. I'm going to save it. I'm going to go and I am going to open that up. In Paint, and there you go. Oh, look. Oh, no. There's a little line between 7 and 8. Hold on. We got to fix this. Just because it's me and I got to do this. If we're going to do it, let's do it right. Oh, yep. I can see it right there. So if I just move 7 over a little bit, you can also slide the Magic Eraser more to do more erasing, but I don't really want to do that at this stage here. So there it is. I like that. No, it's cool, Wendy. So there we go. And then I can go over here to my downloads and I can open Paint. Open with Paint. Boom, and there it is. Oh, look at that. No, it's got the 6 and 7. Bad, Rob, I missed that. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to slide the Magic Eraser. Boom. Oh, and I got to bump 13, 14 out a little bit. Alright, there it is. Do I check the edge myself now? Alright, edge looks good, looks great. Download it. Is this one good? Looks marvelous. There it is, my ... for sushi. So my whole point in this is to show you the wonderful things you can do with images using Puzzle Publisher. Some other things that you could take a look at. Oh, thanks, Austin. So other things you could take a look at are slicing these images up a little bit, or including them as little side markers. So say, for example, you went in and you did a word search crazy, and you need some side things for your puzzles, some side graphics, some side images to go around. These are great. They have a really great licensing. Basically, it's a pretty unrestricted license for what you can do with them outside of turning around and selling them as PLR again, but they're great for your commercial products or your books you're doing or whatever. That is a real big one, and that's what you'll find that I don't promote a whole lot of coloring pages to you guys or images or whatever unless I feel that the licensing suits you guys so you can actually publish your books and do fun stuff with it. You won't see me promote a lot of things, but I know these have a real great license to go with them. So definitely take a look. Definitely, you have the tools at your disposal to do a lot of wonderful things with them. Like I said, you can combine them with other things. You could put them in a maze. You could put them around a maze. You could load them into a graphical search crazy. You could put them in a builder. Whatever. And like I said, you can do color by numbers. You could actually remove portions of them. All right, I want to show you this real quick. just because I'm silly and I want to show it to you. So you can do, say for example, I took the one now, the Sushi Ritto, and we can do fun mandala stuff with it. We do line mode. No, you know what? I don't like line mode as much. But you could slice them up and do different things with them. Say, for example, and then you could go here, or here, or... Oh, that one won't work, will it? No, because it wants the white in that one. So, shape as template is probably my favorite. You could zoom it up. You could rotate it. But you could color it in, make it a mandala, you know, if you want to add some more flair to your sushi. But it's all up to you. So I just wanted to show you some different things you can do with PLR that you get to help make it unique. Let me zoom myself back in. Let's leave this. Yeah, what's up? I am amazed and crazy. Do I need to buy other? I need to do more tools. Haven't been reselling for quite some time. You have some real fun stuff. I am amazed crazy. Wendy, do me a favor. PM me, and we'll talk about that. Yes. If you have Simply Maze Crazy, send me a PM. And yes, this is our other tool sets. I could do. You know, we could do a maze and do some fun stuff. Like we could put sushi in a maze. We were talking about that, where you could do a maze. And let me go in real quick. Let me bump up the complexity, generate a maze. One of the cool things that you could do for a maze, okay, with the sushi is you could actually put you could put sushi graphics inside of here. If you go to edit maze, just click that button, you can actually come and you can edit the mazes and put sushi images inside of here. The soy sauce, find the sushi. Yes, that would be so much fun. So you could do all kinds of different things. That, like I said, or you could do, if you look through the group, you'll see where some people have combined maze images with like sushi images, or not sushi, but just like different images around the maze itself, or they've done all kinds of things. There's some really neat books and stuff that has been published in our group where people have used Simply Maze Crazy to create these different things. There's a monkey one that's a lot of fun. I can't think of who did that offhand, but it's really neat. And they use the maze tool and they put images around it. But yeah, the other tools I'm using are part of Puzzle Publishers. But please send me a PM off to the side, and I'll tell you how to hook you up with some of the other tools. So. But yeah, then I could just download it and drop some images in it. Real fun stuff. Oh, don't forget that you can solve it too. So, maze solution. All right. So I hope this gives you some really great ideas. And I hope you really... here, let me transition over here real quick. I hope that gave you some great ideas for what to do with Sushi Loco if you pick that package up. If you haven't, it's got 1 day left on the launch price. It's really cheap. You should just grab it. You couldn't even hire somebody on Fiverr to do an image for you for what that package goes for. And but if you have other packages, there was one I did a while back with unicorns and stuff. Lots of fun. It's a great way. You got these graphical images. Take them. Assemble books. Do this. Look through our group. You're going to find people who've done this. They've made great books. They've done fun stuff. And it's a great source of income for you. You can put them up on Amazon. You can do them on Etsy. You can do them as printables. You can put them on t-shirts, mugs. We've done all kinds of stuff. So I hope you take a look at the tools. I hope you take a look at Sushi Loco. And I hope you really enjoyed this. Look through the group, Wendy. There's a unicorn pack up there. So you'll see it, and I did a training on it too. So lots of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Take care.